voicemail box of Lieutenant Jared Kinsman with Fort Collins Police Professional Standards Unit. I'm either on the phone or away from my desk. If you please leave me a message, I'll get back to you as soon as possible.
Record your message at the tone. When you are finished, hang up or press pound for more options.
Hey, Lieutenant Kinsman. It's me, William Montgomery. 970-825-4421, 970-412-5463. You got a brother, Dave Montgomery. You know him. 970-239-1580. So, we just kind of wanted to let you know that we caught a break, actually, in our investigation of human trafficking and homeless hate crimes, poverty discrimination, the last 2 years, with all our tickets, 8 jurisdictions, 10, I think 10 now, 50 cops. What we're trying to get at is that you're just kind of doing the same thing as everybody else, and your guys' cases are not as simple as the other ones that we've come across that were so open and shut. You guys actually thought there was a little bit of room in there to say that might be private property, with the east side of Safeway or whatever, So I'm going to be real serious, though, here. Getting down to the brass tacks, I wanted to invite you to view a playlist on YouTube. We're still getting up all of your guys' videos, like for the 8 or 6 cases we have out for you guys. But ultimately, we caught a break in Boulder last week. Super easy break. We got picked up on a private drive using a median statute. Like median, like public road only median statute. And the cops did the exact same thing as Chernak did that night, as Saints and Perez did in Westminster. They denied exculpatory evidence. We were willing and offering them information that contradicted and negated any probable cause that they claimed to have had. And the whole thing was a sham. There was, there was no elements, there was no facts, there was nothing that they brought us in on. And when we got to court, our first appearance, they just dropped it right in front of us. It was pretty embarrassing that they had pushed this off to their attorneys, and they're, just like you guys. So, I'm really serious, man. I'm trying to get through to you guys that you don't know what probable cause is, and that you think that there might be arguments in there to, protect your cops with and stuff. But you do have an obligation to also investigate bad cops and turn them in for falsely imprisoning people, off of base allegations that are baseless, And so, to sum it up, the easiest one in the world for you to understand, because this is how the other jurisdictions have had to deal with us, just like you. If you type in the words, please do. I'm being genuinely serious here, man. I think you could really, really benefit from this playlist. It's our most recent one. It's our easiest, quickest one. It shows the ghost protocols that we can call in as other people to see the objectively reasonable cop. We can see how I showed how quickly cops will ratify and support each other. And guess what? I got a hold of Internal Affairs there in Boulder too, and he went ahead and threw himself into that same bus, just like you guys. So the search terms for YouTube is false arrested by Boulder police for holding a sign on a private drive. I got the maps up there of the private drives. There were signs that showed them that it was private drives. The actual definition of street in the municipal code for their statute of median on a street said that the entire width between property boundary lines. So all of these things were what do you know? Stuff that you discover in the streets. Things that you go over as a good cop, as an objectively reasonable cop. You would use your maps. You would use your statutes. You would read the definitions of things. But no, they said panhandling. And then we asked them, what do you mean by that statute? We'll go look it up. And of course it wasn't. There's no panhandling statutes out there. Westminster tried the same thing. Federal Heights tried the same thing. North Glen tried the same thing. This is actually like the 5th private drive that we've been picked up on by cops alleging that they're doing their jobs. And they didn't even, honestly, none of them ever looked at maps, statutes, plats. not so much looked at them, but like...
You are approaching the maximum length for a recording. Finish your recording after the tone.
Like what we're trying to get at here is that they didn't even read their definitions in this case. They didn't even need maps. There was a big fat private drive sign right there. You can see the whole thing online on YouTube. Please go through the playlist. It's literally like less than 2 hours, all the footage. You would really benefit from this, and then you would understand why we're doing this.
The maximum length for